Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I have some Spitfire LF Mk.IX gameplay for you on Hokkaido. Now, as always, we're gonna jump right into the action. B-17 right up front. I am gonna try and go for the cockpit shots, but I end up hitting somewhere behind his tail, so I don't get any kills for that. Now I look back around to see if I can maybe finish him off or try and take out the other B-17 that are flying towards our strategic bombing points and are going to try and take out our airfield in the end, probably. Now, I dive on the other B-17, take some long-range shots, and then just get out of the way because I know how deadly those gunners can be. Now, as I look back at him, I see that he's turning away, so I'm actually going to go in for him again because it is very difficult to try and shoot while turning properly. I only use the Hispanos here and some 7.7s, and we get some good damage in on him and we blow his wing off. Now, I'm going to be turning back towards where the majority of their fighters are because the B-17s are almost all either dead or down at the deck, not really effective or any threat towards us. So I am going to be heading over towards that pack of F-8F Bearcats. And I will catch up with you when we're there. Now, we have flown towards the enemy fighters, and there is a Bearcat that is looking very juicy right over here with us. I'm not very sure what this guy was thinking he was going to do. We were on roughly the same energy, and he had a little bit more altitude, but he actually didn't really use it. But then again, using a Spitfire, trying to outclimb a Spitfire, even in a Bearcat, can be very difficult. Now, I'm trying to conserve my ammo because I don't have that much left anyways. So I take some quick shots and snap his wing off. Now, we actually see another Bearcat coming in for us. Very fast, and he's actually the cannon version, so that is a very dangerous opponent. Now I'm gonna start kind of scissoring him. He had a lot more energy because he came out of a dive, but as I said before, energy fighting a Spitfire, especially an LF Mk.IX, is honestly not the best thing you can do, as he probably found out just there. Now, I actually have very little ammo left at this point. I only have 8 Hispano rounds left and about 600 7.7 rounds left, although I am not really going to be counting the 7.7 rounds because even at the tier where they're used most commonly, in tier 1, they're not the greatest, and at tier 4, it most certainly is not very viable. Now, I spot a F-8F coming towards us. He's quite fast, but I'm an LF Mk.IX and I can climb, and I'm honestly just about good at doing anything with this plane. Climbing, diving, turning. You can pretty much throw this thing around however you like, and it works most of the time. Now, I'm diving down after this guy because, as I said, I'm just about good at anything, even diving after a Bearcat that is diving himself. But then I spot another F-8F coming in to try and save his friend. But I have a lot of energy, so I can easily evade him, and he actually tries to go up after me, which is not a very good decision on his part, because, as I said, I have a lot of energy after that dive, and he doesn't. He only came in from a shallow dive, and he is just losing energy every second he tries to maneuver, and there he stalls out. I use my flaps, I come down on him. He's a very slow, easy target. I put my Hispanos into him, the remaining ones that I have. I get a crit on him, and I sadly didn't get the kill, but a crit is good enough for now. I'm gonna go down on him again, and I actually see that he is really struggling to keep his plane up, and he actually ends up crashing into the ground right here. Now, the other F-8F is still up somewhere. I don't know why he actually didn't really try to help his friend out, but whatever. Now, he's going to try and come for me. He is the 50 cal version. I, again, came out of a little dive, and I have so much energy. This plane is so good at keeping its energy, and I'm just going to be fighting him. I don't know why he kind of disengages there and gets away from me. And thereby he actually puts himself in a very bad situation. Now I'm dropping throttle just to stay behind him and just using my flaps a little bit. as I said earlier, 7.7s, they're not very viable at the tier where they're most commonly used, and they're especially not at this tier, and I only have them left remaining, so I'm just gonna have to try and kill this guy with my 7.7s, being very careful with aiming. Now, I'm keeping on his 6 without any issues. He's just trying his best to evade, and I actually get a crit, well, a central gear-like crit. You can call it a crit. I don't really think it is a very good crit, but whatever. Then he goes up, making, he's just draining his own energy, and I just pump him full of 7.7s, but it's just not enough. I see that my friend is coming in, so I'm probably gonna try and bait this guy for my friend, that he drains himself of his energy. I take some more shots right here because he again loses all his energy. He's practically standing still at that point. I again think he's almost gonna go down, but he manages to pull up in time, and I'm just gonna stay on his 6 until my friend is here to help me seal the deal. Then I just pump some more rounds into him. I actually do miss those, and then I hear my friend coming in. I also see him coming in, and he's a very easy target for him now, as he takes him out. Now, there's only one guy remaining on the enemy team, but as you saw at the start of the video, we all know how that turned out, sadly. So we did actually lose this game, which was a real shame, but nothing you can do about it. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.